84B, and there's 80. I think we're just in section B, so we're just looking for 84. All right, Potholes State Park. I have never been here before. This spot is nice and flat. Let me see if I can get out here and show you. Loop B, as opposed to Loop A, which had grassy lawns and sprinklers, was a more natural vegetated area, which I thoroughly enjoyed, and it was much more private as well. The other loop was completely full, and I was one of only about 3 people in this loop. After 3.5 hours in the car, the first order of business was a quick walk. It's 8:30 p.m. and I'm starving. So after that, it's food time. And after dinner, we went right back out for a sunset walk. Look at this. We've got the sunset and a bunny rabbit. As night fell, we shut out the mosquitoes and tucked in for a good night's sleep. Good morning. Is it time to get up and have a walk? Should I put the coffee on and we can go outside? Luna's ready. Frodo looks a little less ready. Before we went on our morning walk, we enjoyed some wildlife viewing right from the van. Just out walking the dogs in the morning, checking out more of Potholes State Park. I haven't had my coffee yet, but we are heading from our little loop towards this big grassy area. And the other camping loop, A, is on the other side of this, and it looked very grassy also. And this is going to be the boat launch area. Lots and lots of room to play and picnic and take your boat out. The sun is in the wrong spot, but we'll go check it out anyway. There's some people out on the lake fishing. This is Potholes Reservoir. It's like a smaller boat launch right here, maybe more for kayaks and things. Trying to stay out of the way because people are launching their boats right now. Looks like a beautiful day to be out on a boat, and they closed this launch so we can walk down there and be blinded by the sun again. Look at all those mosquitoes. Holy crap. Because we're in a desert landscape and this is life-giving water. This is an awesome place for wildlife spotting, especially birding. So in front of me right now I see killdeer, a robin, and a gull. A couple gulls out there. There are even a couple little cabins here at the state park you can rent. And we are going to go check out a little trail area. So I was in spot 84, and we are heading for the trailhead, which is actually the Frenchman Hills trailhead. I'm not sure how far out this is, but it's a nice walk on this dirt road anyway. So I'm at the trailhead and there is a garbage and a porta potty. I'm not going to walk too far. I wasn't planning on a major hike this morning. This says coyotes active in the area. Do not feed any wildlife. Yeah, and definitely keep your dog on a leash. So we will go out on this just a little ways and see what we can see. I had signal, so I looked it up, and this loop is 2.8 miles if you do the whole thing. Looks like earlier in the year there was some arrowleaf balsam root blooming, but the flowers are pretty much spent. But there's still these pretty purple flowers, these pale purple ones. Well, I haven't come very far, but this trail so far is pretty nice. As far as not being overgrown, just a nice sandy trail through the dunes here. Coming up here on a stream. Let's see if we can get down there to see it. Oh, nice. This is flowing into the reservoir. What a great place for birds and wildlife. If I had more time, more water, and it wasn't already heating up so much, I would definitely, there goes a heron. I would definitely walk on this trail more and do the whole loop. Oh, there's a tiny island and a bench. Oh my gosh, this bench is like right on the edge. I don't think I'd want to sit there. We can get a nice view of the water this way. I looked this plant up and it is, I think it said showy milkweed, and there's a lot of it here. Really, really pretty. I don't see any monarchs though. I should have done this for my first hike of the morning. You can see the poplars over there that mark where the campground is. But it is a hot day and I have a 3.5-hour drive, as well as I have a couple more places I'd like to stop and show you. Here's a beetle. Well, I really enjoyed this state park. I wish I could have spent a little more time here. I just swung in to camp here and check it out on my way somewhere else. One more place I want to show you. It is not inside of Potholes State Park, but it has to do with Potholes State Park. It is Sullivan Dam, which is the reason that Potholes Reservoir is a reservoir. So let's go check that out to close out this video. On the right, you can see the other camping areas that were very grassy. And on the left was that park that leads to the lake. There's the dam. We're actually going to drive across it. O'Sullivan Dam, built in 1949, is one of the largest earth-fill dams in the U.S. It is over 3.5 miles long and 200 feet tall. So there's a pullout on the dam. You can stop and look at the water. There's somebody fishing. There is Potholes State Park that we stayed at. Right there. And then there's an informational sign across the road, and we'll take a look at that. We're in the Columbia National Wildlife Refuge here. It's a birding trail. Oh, here we go. I should have shown this sign first. All right, Columbia National Wildlife Refuge. So there's trails here you can walk around on. It's a really cool area for birding and for walking and just for interest's sake as far as the dam goes. You can see it stretches all out that way. We just drove over that part and it continues on along here. We're kind of maybe 2/3 of the way across. So look at the downstream side of the dam and all of the little wetlands down there. Well, here we say farewell to Potholes State Park and Potholes Reservoir. On to the next adventure. This will conclude this particular video, but I am out on the road and I'm going to bring you some more interesting things to see as I go.